If you are planning to do Masters of Architecture from Australia, this video is for you. I have made a lot of videos in past about Masters of Architecture in Australia because I did apply for Masters over there and I did get admitted. So I do have first-hand experience on what all things that you require for applying for masters over there. So in this video, I'll be covering what are the documents that are required, what is the portfolio requirement, what are the SOP requirement, what is the fee for application, and what is the timeline in which they will reply back to you. So this video will be a really amazing video for anyone who is planning to apply. So without any delays, let's get started with the video, guys. So first, let's get started with the document requirements. So first, you will have to have all your mark sheets from semester 1 to semester 10, and you will need to get your mark sheet attested because you will be sending a copy of this attested copy to the college over there. Then you will have to apply in your college itself for your transcripts. Transcripts are not mark sheets. Transcripts are a cumulative document of 3 or 4 pages in which all your mark sheets or all your year mark sheets will be incorporated, and it is issued directly by your college. You will have to get them attested as well. Then of course you will also need to have your 10th and 12th mark sheet to send it to them. It is very important because a lot of people do very fake stuff and a lot of universities in Australia have become very strict. So you will need to have your 10th and 12th mark sheet. And also remember one thing, if you have a KT or a drop, or if you have failed in a subject and you have that KT mark sheet, so please include that as well, because they will know in your transcript that there is a gap and you did fail in one of the subject in one of the years. So you will have to attach that mark sheet as well. Don't exclude it. Next into documentation is your job experience letter. If you have had experience in past, please attach your job experiences, your internship experience letter. So all of these things will make your case stronger and make you look like a dedicated person who is dedicated towards architecture. Next, one of the most important thing is your SOP. SOP is your statement of purpose. Try writing SOP accurate to the grammar. Try writing your SOP that it looks genuine. Try including some personal information into it. Like, of course, don't include like I have 3 girlfriends and things like that. Just include information that why you want to do Masters of Architecture and why their university. What is your motivation behind applying to those colleges? What is your motivation behind doing Masters of Architecture? So if you can justify it properly, I'm sure any university will be happy to take you in. So just focus on that. And I have made a very dedicated video on SOP few years back. You can go and refer to that video. I have mentioned the link in the description. And if you still have any doubts regarding SOP, please go ahead, mention it in the comment section. I will also help you out. And guys, before we proceed ahead, I would like to request all of you to please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. See guys, I know my channel is informative channel and people or you are just coming here to see this video. But remember, I am taking my time out. I am sharing my information. I am sharing the knowledge that I have gained over the years for you to improve your life, improve a society of architects. So please go ahead, hit a like and subscribe, and let's continue the video. Next is your portfolio requirement. So guys, a lot of you have been asking me, should I make portfolio like this? Should I make portfolio like that? You have sent me your samples of portfolio as well. But I would say clearly one thing. See, if you are applying for a job, that portfolio will be a bit different. That portfolio will show a lot of rendering. It should look very clean, neat, tidy. Like basically all your attention is on how it's looking. But when you are applying for a university, things go a bit different. You will need to put details. Your plans shouldn't be like just a blog that you have just zoned and it makes no sense. Don't do that. These are professor, these are masters level professor. They have seen thousands of portfolio. If you are bullshitting in one of your plan, they can reject your application as well. So don't bullshit on your plan. Just use genuine information, just use details, put in details that make sense. Name your sections, name your elevations, so that from the plan they can understand, okay, this is the section of that is the section of this is the detail that he has used. Justify your project well, use good language, don't clutter it, but don't make it information less. Are you getting me? Like, don't exclude all the information just because you want to make the portfolio look good. Don't do that. Even if you are putting like 3 to 4 projects in your portfolio, that is okay. Don't make it 30, 40, 50, 60 pages long. Keep your portfolio short, 30 pages or 35 pages max, and show information. Make it a rich portfolio in by which a person can see that, oh, you know how to work with detail, you know how to work with plans, you know, or you have the quality or capability of planning complicated structures. So this is very essential. I have mentioned a link of a professor talking about or reviewing a portfolio from University of Melbourne, I think. So I think you should go ahead and look at that video and see what he is saying. This video actually guided me on making my own portfolio for submission for admissions in these universities. So you can go ahead and look at that. And one more thing, portfolio has to be below 50 MB. And some universities allow 100 MB, but most of the university restrict it to 50 MB. So be mindful of that too, because I know all of your portfolios will be more than 1 GB or 500 MBs. So yeah, be mindful about that. Now talking about the fees that is required for application, that is around 150 to 200 AUD, that is Australian dollars, and this will be paid by you while applying. So you have to prepare this before. And now coming to the next point, how much time it takes for them to reply. So most of the time it takes 1 month or maximum 2 months for them to reply. Most of the universities won't leave you empty-handed. They will reply to your queries, they will reply to what you have asked, or they will even ask for additional information if you have missed out on some documents. So you don't have to worry that they won't say anything and you won't get any answer. So that is not there. People reply, and the universities do reply. Even if they are rejecting your offer, they will reply. And of course, they are not going to refund your fees. So be mindful about that. So how many ever universities you are applying, if 8 universities reject you, your application fees for 8 are gone. So be very mindful about that. And once you get your offer letter, what you have to do, so once you get your offer letter, to accept the offer letter, you will have to pay the fees. So again, start arranging for your loans or applying for your student loan by the time that going for and collecting your documents and going for application. So start making the process. Of course, you won't get a loan till the point you have an offer letter. So that is another thing. You will have to show your offer letter to the bank that, oh, okay, I have got this, so please sanction a loan for me. Then they will see what capacity you have, will they sanction the loan or not. So it's a tedious process, but it is what it is. One more thing, guys, there are few universities in Australia that only accept application through agents. So one of the agent is IDP. IDP, I'm not promoting them, but they are agents for few of the universities over there. They won't accept direct application. And for any agent, and especially IDP, they won't charge you any fees. Their fees is covered by the college. So their responsibility becomes to give students to the college. And I think you know what can happen in these kind of scenarios. They can try to push students to certain universities, and they might delay your application to certain universities. But this has happened very rarely. Few of the students have told me that these things have happened with them, but overall, my review with IDP is pretty good. You guys can still go ahead, and if those universities are not accepting direct application, you can go to IDP and do this. It is free of charge. The universities will be paying IDP. So this was the overall video, and I hope you liked this video. I hope this video was informative for you, and if you still have any kinds of doubts or queries, please go ahead, mention it in the comment section, and always keep subscribing and keep supporting Akhi Vlogs, guys. I can make these videos possible just by your support. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.